What if, from one day to the next, every thought swirling inside your mind started to glow faintly above your head? But here's the catch: only people who wished you harm could see them. Imagine the first time it happens. You're sitting quietly in a cafe, thinking about what to order for lunch, and suddenly you notice a strange shimmer in the corner of your eye. Across the room, someone you don't know locks eyes with you, and hovering just above your head, like a fragile bubble of light, your indecision about whether to get the sandwich or salad is shining bright for them alone. To you, everything looks normal: no glowing thoughts, no magical auras, just the everyday hum of the world. But to them, your mind is an open book, your private doubts and fears flashing like neon signs, laying bare your secrets in vibrant colors. You feel a shiver of unease because now your inner world isn't yours anymore. It's visible, but only to those who might use it against you. This invisible dash to dash, most dash but dash not dash to dash some revelation, changes everything about how you live. You become hyper-aware of who's around, trying to sense whether someone's gaze lingers too long, whether they carry that subtle, dangerous weight in their eyes. Strangers in crowds feel like potential threats, and even familiar faces suddenly feel unpredictable. Your thoughts, once your safe refuge, become weapons or weaknesses in an invisible battle you didn't know you were fighting. Imagine trying to hide your anxiety about an upcoming presentation, or your excitement for a secret project, knowing that someone who wishes you harm can see it floating above you like a glowing banner. The paranoia creeps in. You start to guard your thoughts like precious treasures, rehearsing mental scripts to confuse or mislead. But thoughts are slippery, ephemeral things, and the harder you try to hide, the more they betray you in flashes and flickers. Social dynamics fracture under this new reality. Trust becomes currency harder to earn, because anyone who wants to hurt you has a direct line to your vulnerabilities. Bullying takes on a new, more surreal dimension: bullies who can see your worst fears or deepest shame displayed above you, using that knowledge like a sniper's scope. On the other hand, some people try to weaponize their kindness, pretending goodwill while their minds glow with calculated malice, feeding on your secrets like predators circling their prey. Governments and corporations scramble to adapt, investing in mental training programs, psychological defenses, and new technologies designed to cloak or scramble thought visibility. Mind-shielding apps and mental coaches become the hottest commodities. Yet, even the most disciplined minds slip, revealing fragments of doubt, regret, or desire that ripple outward in impossible ways. Emotionally, the isolation is crushing. You want to speak freely, to share your thoughts, but the risk of exposure keeps you silent or guarded. Friendships strain under the pressure of invisible boundaries. Lovers hesitate, wondering if their trust is genuine or just a cover for hidden harm. You wonder if anyone really sees you anymore, or just the glowing fragments hovering like holograms above your head. Paradoxically, you might find solace in strangers whose thoughts remain dark and unreadable, because maybe, just maybe, those are the people who don't wish you harm, or perhaps they simply don't care. Then comes the psychological twist. What if, in a world where your thoughts are weapons or vulnerabilities, the hardest battle is to control not just what you think, but who you think about? Could you learn to steer your mind like a ship through stormy seas, hiding your true intentions in layers of mental fog? Or would you surrender to silence, to mental numbness, in a desperate bid for privacy? And what happens when the line between friend and foe blurs, when even those closest to you might harbor thoughts you can't see? The mind, once your sanctuary, becomes a battlefield of light and shadow, trust and suspicion. In the end, you realize this strange curse forces a profound question. If your thoughts are visible only to those who wish you harm, what does it mean to truly know someone? Are our minds ever private, or are they always exposed to some invisible audience? And if you cannot hide your fears from enemies, could vulnerability become strength? Could the raw honesty of your glowing thoughts disarm malice, turning weapons into bridges? Or will the flickering lights above your head forever mark you? A glowing target in a world where trust is the rarest currency of all.